Hello Hillens! Are you nuts for some acorns and chickaloo nuts? Well today, I'll give it to you. We'll learn exactly what they're used for and where to find them. If you don't know me, I'm Nico and I collect things in Zelda games. If you want to learn or find anything, I hope you consider subscribing or at least checking out the channel. Let's talk cooking. Cooking a dish with an acorn will add 50 seconds for each one cooked, and a chickaloo nut will add 40 seconds for each one cooked. Both have the same amount of hearts. Eating either one raw will give Link a quarter heart, and if you cook them, they'll give half a heart. And simply roasting them will also give half a heart. For equipment, chickaloo nuts aren't needed to upgrade any, but 10 acorns are needed for the first upgrade of each piece of the Wild set. For farming these nuts, I like to farm chickaloo nuts from the feeding sparrows. There are some places they always spawn, but they randomly spawn in some places, and they usually come in groups. You can use an ice rod or shoot them when you see them. If you don't have an ice rod, I like to go into bullet time and shoot each one quickly. Also, sometimes I use a multi-shot bow with an electric arrow to make sure I hit each one. If you want to learn how to go into bullet time from the ground, check the card in the corner or the link in the description to learn how to shield block reset. One place where you can find a few flocks of them is in Azora's domain. There's a group once you leave the shrine room, another down the bridge, then at the stairs on the west side, then there's 3 nuts on the platform close by. Also, there's a flock on each side of the big ring surrounding Zora's domain, but they can be a little annoying to get to. I usually get these Zora ones because I go here to get some crabs, buy fish, and get some trout. There are videos for farming these things on my channel too. Check the card in the corner or the links in the description. I'll mention farming chickaloo nuts on Satori Mountain later in the video. There's another location with 5 flocks of sparrows, and that's here, south side of the Lanayru Bay. It is out of the way to get to, but I do have a route that I go here because it helps me collect many materials. In the Lanayru Bay, you can get some crabs, porgy, blue shell snails, a lionel, and sometimes Naydra. I do have a video showing my favorite routes when I farm many of these materials at once. Check the card in the corner or the link in the description. For acorns, squirrels have a 100% chance to drop one. Boxes, crates, and pots also drop them, but the percentage amount is confusing. And trees have 20% chance to drop acorns, and also acorns do appear randomly. There is one location with 18 acorns, but it's out of the way, and that's at the Sage Temple Ruins. But if you have 0, this would be an immediate 18 acorns, which will help upgrade your Of the Wild gear. Besides collecting them as they come, the one way I can think of farming them is to get them from trees. Don't forget you can use bombs for trees, or if you have a double-handed weapon you don't mind using, just spin around, then pick them up. I collected 999 naturally as I played through the game and farmed other things. Then there's Satori. Not a great place to farm both nuts unless the mountain is glowing. If you go to the section where there's 100 apples, there's also 11 sparrows there for chickaloo nuts. Then if you follow this path from the shrine, you can come across about 20 squirrels and 40 sparrows. That's if you can hit them without them running away. Trying to collect these can drive you nuts. That's why I collect them when you see them as you play through the game. If you want this video, it's my first of the 3 videos showing all my routes I like to take when I'm trying to farm lots of materials at once. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. Thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe for more Zelda content. See you next time!